Hi, Lyle. How are
Hey,
you?
good.
Can you state your name and your position for me?
Sure, it's Lyle Tate, Lyletate, and I am program manager for admissions, recruiting, and advising for the College of Optometry here at UH.
Cool. In what ways do you feel empowered by being out and visible?
I think I feel empowered by being out on the UH campus just because I can be a representative of our community and a resource for anyone, student, staff, faculty, visitor, anybody to ask questions, to connect with, to feel included, in any ways. So it's just pretty great.
Yeah. What is your favorite part of being LGBTQ?
I think to me that question is a little odd,
Okay.
but I almost want to say that I would add to that, like, my favorite part about being LGBTQ in today's society, in today's world, is I guess the feeling of appreciation and thankfulness, maybe, to the men and women who paved the way for me to be a 42-year-old out gay man and everything else that I am. Because if I had to list, my first answer to that was, it's not important. I don't really have a favorite aspect, because in a lot of ways it's not. If I had to list 15 things about myself, gay is probably not one of them. But to be able to even talk openly about anything I want to talk about, is a really fortunate thing.
Okay. Who is your first celebrity crush?
I thought about this, and honestly, my first celebrity crush was a news anchor in my little hometown of Tupelo, Mississippi, and her name was Darcel Grimes. I loved her. I have not thought about her in years, and I should totally look her up and see what on earth she's doing now. But actor-wise, like real celebrity, probably Adrian Zamed, and you have to go look him up. But he was in a movie called Bachelor Party. Probably not one of his best works, but very 80s, very, flyaway hair, dark skin, I just remember thinking Adrian Zamed was awesome.
What is one fashion trend you wish would come back?
So I am a child of the 80s, and so I would have said 80s fashion, but 80s is totally back in a lot of ways. I also really love classic styling, so, like the sleek suits of the 50s were really great. I like the short hemmed pants now, that are, like, used to we would have said they were, high waters, but I think they look really cool now, and I wear a lot of that. I really like androgynous clothing, so I think if we see more of that, could be really cool. So I don't know of any one thing. A lot of times, fashion trends go away for a reason, speaking of the 80s, but 80s was too awesome, so I'd have to say, I loved seeing stonewashed jeans and pegged, pants cuffs are awesome, and the more denim, the better, all about the neon colors of the 80s.
Okay. What is something you want all LGBTQ students to know?
I think that you're at the right place. The University of Houston is a dynamic, diverse mecca. I mean, this is the place to feel at home, to feel a part of a mission, and to just feel really welcomed and encouraged to be who you are, to ask questions, to feel included and empowered. And that's not just because that you associate with LGBTQ. I think that speaks for the campus as a whole. That the culture of the UH campus is just like that of Houston, so diverse and so welcoming for everybody.
Thank you, Lyle.
You're welcome. Thanks for including me. This was awesome.